So if I had one word to describe this clinic or what it means to me, I think the word might be accessibility. But it's accessibility for patients to care that they wouldn't normally receive, and accessibility of students to both faculty and other licensed physical therapists for learning opportunities.
So the Pro Bono Clinic started in 2000 by 3 PT students, and it's been running ever since then at various locations. Our goal is to serve the community and provide physical therapy services for those who are uninsured and underinsured and would not otherwise be able to receive care. Each week we pair up a volunteer student physical therapist and a community physical therapist or a faculty member to provide services.
So very early in its inception of the Pro Bono Clinic, they were looking for volunteers. They needed licensed physical therapists, so I thought, well, I'd give it a shot. At the time, I was still working as a physical therapist and teaching, but I always had a heart for service and a heart for people who may or may not have access to health care. So actually, I was the first volunteer at the very first Pro Bono Clinic.
Recently we had a gentleman who was probably in his 50s who had never had any medical care in his life until he came to our services here, and he was so impressed with our ability to help him and how much better he felt that he then was determined to go seek primary care services and other medical services. So I feel like maybe we made an impact on his overall health and not even just what he was there for in terms of neck pain.
It's one of those things that I don't think you know how much we take healthcare for granted until you don't have access to it. And so I've seen throughout my career, both working as a physical therapist, teaching physical therapy students, that there's a whole segment of our society that probably would never see a physical therapist because they don't have the right insurance or they have no insurance, and yet they really need what we have to offer. When trying to think about how to give a legacy gift to the university, I wanted to think about things that would make an impact for the places that I've been and the people that I've been involved with. So for patients, it is that access, it's accessibility, it's sustainability for a clinic that operates pretty much on a dime. It doesn't have a lot of financial backing. So to be able to give money via an endowment to something that would help in perpetuity to support this mission and this actual pro bono clinic and the other one as well.
While in class we learn a good set of foundational skills, the pro bono clinic is where we actually get to apply them and expand in ways that we would never get in the classroom, such as patient interactions, working with patients from diverse backgrounds, building meaningful connections with patients and physical therapists that work with us. We also get to make a big impact in individuals' lives who may not otherwise get the health care that they deserve.
When I was getting ready to retire from Grand Valley, I wanted to do something to support the university that really brought me up. I'm a homegrown physical therapy faculty, meaning that I was a clinician first, and then I came to Grand Valley, completed my doctoral education, and worked here for a long period of time. So I really wanted to give back to the institution that helped grow me as a professional, and then also to make sure that this legacy of this pro bono physical therapy clinic lives on as long as it possibly can.